making your dash dance. Point one, you got to be willing to do it afraid. See, you might be waiting for the fear to stop. So many times we're waiting. I'm waiting to get something right. I see your hands going up. You guys know if it's your truth, you can raise your hand just like we did on day 0. You're just kind of waiting. You're waiting to get everything in order. You're waiting so that everything is in you, it's together. You're waiting to not be afraid. You're waiting to have the courage. You're waiting to have all the money. You're waiting to lose weight. I'm afraid, what do? Do it anyway. I'm afraid, I don't quite know if I should move. Move anyway. I don't know if I should leap. Leap afraid. And then gather your courage on the way down. And if you don't get it before you hit, you was gonna hit anyway. I'd rather die leaping than on the edge figuring out how to get the courage to leap. How does that look? Because your 80% of right is somebody else's 159% of what they needed. When you want to do it right and you want to wait till you're not afraid and you want to wait till you have it all together, oh, you made it about you again. See, Nelson Mandela did it. He just did it not knowing if it were right. Mahatma Gandhi just did it not knowing if it were right. Mother Teresa just did it not looking for affirmation or confirmation. Is this right? Martin Luther King did it not even knowing if it would happen before his life ended. I mean, what are you waiting on? Are you willing to do it afraid? Are you willing to do it knowing that you got so much work to do to get it better, to get it more perfect? But are you willing to do it inside your imperfection? Do you realize that in your imperfection, you're perfect for the job?
Fuck your limits. The key, the very, very key is you really, really, really have to dream big. Have no restrictions. Of course you can sit down and say, okay, I want to have a nice life. I want to have a wife and a house and a job that's okay, you know? I mean, it sucks that I have to get up in the morning, but it's okay, I get money. No, I'm not talking about goals like these. I'm talking about, imagine you could literally become anything in the world. You have no restrictions. Imagine what would that be? And that's pretty much the mindset you want to have. You want to dream big. You want to have no restrictions. You want to be really ridiculous. Like, oh my God, I want to own Disneyland. Okay, that's your dream. But now here comes the important point. Think about it. How could that be achieved? Now you have to bring in some realism. You want to be realistic. Don't forget, you still want to have your dream, but you want to be realistic. Okay, what does it take to do that? Habitualize what brings you further. You want to do everything that brings you further in such a frequency that it literally becomes a habit. I'm not talking about, oh, I'm going to the gym today. No, it has to become a habit. Just like it became a habit for you that you drink coffee in the morning. It has to become a habit just like that. For me, habits, meditation. I meditate every day. It's a habit. I just do it. I don't even think about it anymore. It's like, oh, I haven't meditated today. Meditation. It has to become a habit. Once it has become a habit, you just do it every day and you will progress. Continuity. Commit to massive action. I cannot emphasize that enough. There has to be continuity. When you want to get better, don't just do it for one fucking week. No, you have to continue doing it for days, weeks, months, years. It's a continuous thing that you have to do. You really have to commit to taking massive action. Always bear in mind, when you're sitting at home watching TV, you're not getting better. When you're sitting at home watching TV, there's someone else out there who's working his ass off. There's someone else out there who's getting better. He's taking the process and the progress that you should do. So in order to train your willpower, you want to make yourself a little uncomfortable every day. And the part of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, that is responsible for the willpower, that part of the brain will grow stronger, just like an actual muscle. So make yourself a little uncomfortable every day.